What if I told you that one of the most iconic brands in the world started in a garage with just $1,300 and a crazy dream, and that it almost went bankrupt before it became a $1 trillion empire? If you want to know the untold story of Apple in under 5 minutes, stay tuned till the end of this video. In 1976, two college dropouts, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, had a bold idea to make computers small enough to fit on a desk. Back then, computers were massive machines owned only by big companies or universities. Jobs and Wozniak believed they could change that. They started working in a tiny garage in Los Altos, California. With just $1,300 scraped together from selling Jobs' Volkswagen van and Wozniak's calculator, they built their first product, the Apple I. It was a simple circuit board, not even a full computer, but it worked. Jobs had a vision far beyond Wozniak's engineering genius. He wanted to create a product that would revolutionize the way people interact with technology. To bring their idea to life, they needed funding. That's when a former Intel executive, Mike Markkula, stepped in, investing $250,000 in their fledgling company. This was the turning point. In 1977, Apple launched the Apple II. Unlike the Apple I, it was a complete computer with a keyboard and color graphics. It became a massive success, turning Apple into a $100 million company in just 3 years. But the story wasn't all smooth sailing. By the early 1980s, competition in the tech industry was fierce. Apple needed a groundbreaking product to stay ahead. That's when Jobs introduced the Macintosh. Launched in 1984 with the now famous 1984 Super Bowl ad, it was the first personal computer with a graphical user interface and a mouse. It was revolutionary but expensive. Behind the scenes, tensions were rising. Jobs' perfectionism and fiery temper clashed with Apple's board of directors. In a shocking turn of events, Jobs was forced out of his own company in 1985. Many thought it was the end for him, but Jobs wasn't done yet. In 1997, Apple made a bold move and brought Jobs back as CEO. Jobs wasted no time. He simplified Apple's product line and focused on what he did best, creating beautiful, user-friendly products. In 2001, Apple introduced the iPod, changing the way people listen to music forever. It was just the beginning. Next came the iPhone in 2007, combining a phone, an iPod, and an internet device into one sleek package. The iPhone redefined the smartphone industry. People lined up for hours to get their hands on it. Suddenly, Apple wasn't just a tech company, it was a cultural phenomenon. Then came the iPad in 2010, another groundbreaking product that dominated the tablet market. Under Jobs' leadership, Apple didn't just create devices, it created ecosystems with the App Store, iTunes, and seamless integration across products. But in 2011, tragedy struck. Steve Jobs passed away after a long battle with illness. Many wondered if Apple could survive without its visionary founder. Yet, Jobs had laid a strong foundation, and Apple continued to thrive under Tim Cook's leadership. Today, Apple is one of the most valuable companies in the world, worth over $2 trillion. From that humble garage in 1976 to a global empire, Apple's journey is a story of vision, resilience, and innovation. And that's the untold story of how Apple went from a struggling startup to a world-famous brand. And it all happened in under 5 minutes. What's your favorite Apple product? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories in under 5 minutes.